Reroll it. Why am I freezing all the time? Just kidding. What up, everyone? Welcome back to Me and Two Randos. Today we're going to talk about a bunch of course, random topics. My name is SSJ5 Kal-El. You know Jay Morton, you know Oracle. Today, Oracle's rocking for the Bills because we're going to talk about some bills that we have. But before all that, we're going to talk with some entertainment news. The first thing I'm going to bring up today is this month, December, there's going to be a couple movie trailers being released, including Doomsday. So, my first question for the guys is of these trailers that I'm going to mention, which are you guys most excited for? So, this month, Supergirl trailer is coming out, Doomsday's trailer is coming out, The Boys Season 5 trailer is coming out, and Spider-Man Brand New Days trailer is coming out. Oh, as well as The Odyssey. So, which trailer are you guys looking forward to the most for next year?
Well, you see, here's the thing, right? I'm a little outdated with what movie is the latest movies. So I recently saw this movie that was new to me. Um, and I'm, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. No, I
But I
think if
am
I had
rocking
to,
one of the shirts.
yeah, yeah. If I'm thinking about which thing I'm most excited about, um, it's Supergirl. And I'll tell you
That,
why.
uh-huh.
I heard a rumor that someone is investing a lot of money to purchase certain IP, including WB. I'm not calling any names.
Is it the person that's behind Jay's head?
And I'll,
Yes.
I'll, I'll tell you this much, right?
hmm
They got money. And
Okay.
so I like while I'm a little on the fence about like some of the content that Netflix has purchased in the history, I think that WB has enough momentum behind them and enough like mind share of in particular Americans that like WB that Netflix won't be able to just kill that off like that.
Oh, they
And
already
so
they already cleared up that James Gunn is staying. They already said
yeah,
that in
yeah.
yesterday.
So I think that that is probably the best outcome that could have come out of that. And so for that reason, and because I did like the way that James Gunn did Superman, I'm
Mhm.
actually more excited about DC than I normally portray.
Okay, so two things about that. One, Supergirl is going to be completely different to Superman. Like the vibe is going to be different, the
No, no, yeah,
tones
that's
different.
fine.
That's the
The
first thing.
character is
Mm.
completely different.
Yeah, that's the first thing. And then the second thing is in the agreement that in some of the information that they released yesterday, it
Mm.
is James Gunn is staying with the thing,
With
uh,
DC.
with yes, and Netflix. And I agree with what you said that you think this is the best outcome. We spoke about this about 2 weeks ago, I think, and I preferred Netflix over Paramount getting it. But
Hmm.
of course, the dream would have been for PBS to get it.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Yeah.
So I guess that's my cue. PBS failed on the bid. Come on, we it could have been monumental.
But wait. Don't be careful with that because you might actually speak something into existence here because there are a lot of people, a lot of even countries that believe that this might be Netflix forming a monopoly, and so antitrust
Yes,
laws could kick in.
correct.
So I'm just saying don't speak that into
No,
existence
so
Oh,
because
correct.
this is
You
what we
are
want.
correct. You so here's some information about that. You are correct that antitrust laws can kick in because it still has to be passed. However, because of that, in the agreement that Netflix signed with WB, there I don't remember it's a 5 million
Hmm.
or a $5
it's
billion
five
dollar.
billion. Ain't no million in this
There's
That's
situation.
why
no,
that's why I said that because $5 million that's going back to Austin Powers. I would like to have $1 billion. That's not worth shit anymore. But yeah, so it is $5 billion. If the deal does not go through because they can't get it signed, Netflix still pays WB $5 billion, so that could keep them afloat. So all of those things.
Yeah,
Uh,
All right, all right, all
for
right. Let
a
me answer
couple
my
of
trailer. Wait,
seasons.
hold on.
mhm,
Crazy. All right, bag it up. Bag it up. The trailer I'm most interested in because again, I'm not up to date with the movies. I do like Christopher Nolan's Odyssey because I'm old school like that. You know
mhm.
that stuff. However, I'm more interested in the boys.
The Boys trailer.
For my
Okay.
pers for my personal feeling. You know
Mhm,
what I'm saying?
Mm,
Because the boys, I just want to see it. I just want to see it end.
mm.
mhm.
If it wasn't for the boys, there would be no Peacemaker show like that. Because you
Which
still needed proof of concept. Peacemaker was around, but you still needed proof of concept. You needed that lewdness of the boys to prove that something like Peacemaker preferences, having weird out rock star like parties out of nowhere, which sometime I think was in his head. And then I'm watching the show and I go, wait, this was actually happening? Because he had the 1980s baking soda, for all you people who don't know what that means. The 1980s baking soda, that thing is crazy. Charlie Sheen style crazy. That's what was acting. So,
1980s.
so I'm I'm not really interested in the. I'm gonna say it this way. I'm not interested in the boys trailer. I just
Mhm.
need a release date. All these things taking too damn long.
Mm.
So
Eh,
the Supergirl trailer might actually come out Monday
yeah.
because
Okay.
the Dooms a teaser for Dooms, I believe, comes out on Thursday. So they're gonna try to skip ahead. Because so a lot of these trailers are gonna come out during with the Avatar movie that's
Mm.
coming out, that Fire and Ash. So at least two of the trailers are gonna come out then. I think Odyssey's teaser and Doomsday's teaser might come out with Fire and Ash, and so
So
Supergirl might
here's the
come out as
thing.
soon as Monday. Hmm.
Yeah. I hope I want to be successful because
Hmm.
You talk about Supergirl?
you gotta support the Eagles, man. You gotta support the Eagles. And I want DC to be successful just so they can make another season of this shit.
No, they
Eagles.
probably
Like
will.
I want them to be the most successful franchise on the planet
Mhm.
because
So eagerly could make a comeback.
the dude, for one, we have to support the Eagles, and two, listen, to me this
You
is
have a very
probably the
interesting.
most brilliant thing that has come out of comic book
They
franchises.
could put eagerly in the Super Pets with Crypto and
No,
Batman's dog. I think it's
no,
Batman's dog. His
no.
name is
The
Duke.
exact same characters. Because, dude, the thing about it is, like, Eagly's the boss, right? But it isn't just
Mhm.
Eagly that makes this thing. Let's face it, right? Let's face it. There are three people that make this show. Do you know who they are?
Of course.
Hit
Who
it.
they are? Who they are? Who they are?
Eagerly, Vigilante, and Tim Meadows with his bird blindness. They're part of the group.
They are part of the group. Oh my God.
Mhm.
Listen, listen, that I'm sorry. I know, Jay, that you had some opinions on how it ended, but I thought that show
I,
ended
all
brilliantly.
right, all right, all right. Let's get it clear. I didn't hate Peacemaker. Remember, without me, a wrestling fan, you wouldn't even know about a John Cena. I was struggling with John Cena when he was a Marine. When he was a
The
Marine.
thing about it is, he was the he's in the A tier of the show. He's not even
Mhm.
in the S tier.
Yes.
Well, that's because everything around him is so crazy
Mhm.
that these characters are amusing. Like, why is Eagle Lee hanging out with you when they seem to be smarter, right? Why does Vigilante have so much money and don't know
Stacks.
what to do with it?
That's what's called stacks. When people talk
You
about,
know
oh,
what
I
I'm
got
saying?
stacks and
He
stacks and
has
stacks.
stacks.
No,
He has
Vigilante has stacks. He
he
has
has stacks,
friggin'
and then says he's
pallets
broke.
of money.
And then
He
and
didn't
then
tell them
who's the
anything.
black actress? Who's the black actress? Well, her name's escaping me. Who's the
Mhm.
black actress in Peacemaker? Or what's
Oh,
her
the one
character name?
from that Netflix show with the prison,
Orange is the
Orange
New
is the New
Black.
Black. What's her name?
Her name is Danielle Brooks.
Hmm.
Danielle Brooks. You see when
Leota
Danielle Brooks,
Adebayo.
you see Danielle Brooks when
Mhm.
she gives Vigilante the look. Oh, this is blood money. Yo, she said, what? He
Who
goes,
starts
what?
stuffing it in her pants?
I'm broke.
She's just like slowly like taking some like stuff in it.
I'm like, broke. I'm like, yo, so broke.
Mhm.
You know, you're not broke. You
Mhm.
stole this from drug dealer. You know what I would have done? I would have said, yo, we need to watch. We got to go into the TV universe. We're going to watch Dexter. You see Dexter? Dexter
Mhm.
takes out bad guys. You take out bad guys. So that means you get to use their money. You gotta wash it for the goodness. Yo, I just love how that was the best scene. How everybody was like, what are you talking about? Blood money.
They're like,
It's cursed.
they're just in the background, like.
Just put their money in their pants and stuff.
Man, I would have had the biggest duffel bag. They'd be like, yo, you seem like you're
She
getting a lot
to
of
me, she had on cargo pants. She should have been stuffing that all in her low pockets and stuff, just packing it
Dude,
in.
no, but
shoes,
she had to make it her
hair,
fourth voice.
bras,
Mhm.
everything would be. She'd be walking out looking
Like a robot.
Listen, no, listen. She lost some weight since the first season.
Mhm.
When she left the house, she had to be back at that size.
The size of the first season.
I would look like one of them roadblocks. I was like,
Yeah,
yo,
exactly. The squirrel people, exact from Minecraft.
they'd be like, Jay, I know
Like
you got a
Steve from
limp. Yeah,
Minecraft.
I said the limp need to be evened out because
Yo.
that would have been 200 grand. You never seen something like that
Mhm.
before.
But hold
Jay,
on,
you taking the, and I'll be taking the bus. And anybody who knows, I ain't taking the bus. So you know I'll be taking the bus. They be like, yo, are you crazy? No, no.
Dude, odd Uber with action.
my
I
question
couldn't.
is,
No, I couldn't even stand. I just couldn't act normal. Like, yo, you
Mhm.
taking the bus. That's how you would know. Two ways: Jay going to the movies and Jay taking the bus.
Mhm.
That's how you would know something's up.
do you guys notice the irony of what's going on the screen? Kal-El is supporting
Do you
has
know
these
why?
has Marvel in the background,
Mhm.
and I'm the one supporting Eagle.
DC. But do you know why I have Endgame behind me?
No idea.
Okay. I have
Oh,
Endgame.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Because it's end game. Just Netflix.
No,
Just
that's not
end
why.
game.
That's not why.
But
So,
I'm
mhm,
sorry,
that brings
but he
me
had no game.
that brings me up to the most important topic.
mhm,
If this merger goes through,
mhm,
Netflix now becomes a major gaming publisher
mhm.
because they would have Warner Bros. And Netflix already has games that you could play on your phone.
Yeah, but
They
they're
do a
not
bad.
real games.
They do a well. They have Street Fighter Championship
Yeah, they
Edition,
got Street Fighter. That's a real game, sir.
but
Not
they do a
anymore.
bad job advertising it. They do a
I
bad job advertising their games.
No, but
have a
once they
So
get
question.
better at
How
the
do you
streaming
do
games,
how do you do like the on a phone
it's,
screen?
it's not just on your phone. You can play them on the TV with your
No, I get
controllers.
that, but like yeah, but he mentioned that you have it on
well,
the app
the
on the
first time
phone.
I
So how do
tried
you
it,
do the
I
I
tried it
had
on my
yeah,
phone.
I had Street Fighter on my phone. You can do it on your
Yeah,
phone.
okay.
Yeah,
I feel
basically
like
they
it's
have a
just
little
way
two circle
harder if you
thumb.
don't have the tactile feel of
Yeah,
the
but you
thing.
can,
But
Street Fighter was on my. I do. I still have that app on my phone. But yeah,
I
so
want to
there
see
was.
you
I think
do.
there was
You
button
remember? You
combos.
remember when we used to hold Street Fighter tournaments back on the island, and we
Mhm.
used to spend days warming up by
Yeah,
just taking a character and like doing shurikens all the
yeah.
way
From
across the screen
mhm.
and doing like fireballs
Yeah.
consistently and
Yeah,
all
I
that
mean now
stuff to
you got
practice.
you.
I
The
have a
funny part
question.
is you
Can
could
you
feel it.
do that using the phone screen right now?
Yes, you can.
Yes. So
Yeah.
there's gloves. I put them on last week because I have a pair of them. There's gloves that makes your finger less frictiony on the phone screen, and there's also phone screen protectors for gaming. But these gloves literally make my fingers slide across the screen so it doesn't friction and stick on the screen.
Okay,
That's literally
Oh,
what it's for.
also they have a vibrator.
well,
Yeah,
what material is that thing made out of?
It's some type of fiber, like a low friction fiber. It's not exactly
It
cloth.
just looked really weird when you had it on your
Yeah,
hand
it's
just now.
because it's small. My hands are really big.
Hmm.
I'm a big guy. But yeah, it's just too small because these things are made for like they expect people who are gamers on phones and stuff like that to have smaller hands, but like I'm literally stretching
no,
it.
they don't think so. Well, what kind
Look,
of stupidness is that?
I don't know if
No,
you can
they
see
just
through,
made a
but like
small glove. Yo, don't be doing that. They just made a small ass glove.
don't
They
hate
expect gamers.
don't hate Jay. I
No,
got big
erase
hands.
that. Erase that. Time out. It's time out. let me tell you what they
Flip.
really got. They got some vibration technology on the phone that
Yes.
makes you feel the button. I could
Yeah,
feel the
yeah,
button.
it's
Oh.
called haptic feedback.
Well, I don't know what the fancy name is, but anyway, my point that
Mind you, he's probably the
everybody,
smarter of all three of us.
everybody who's the sleeper. I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying,
Mhm,
everybody's sleeping on the real thing. Netflix now owns Legos and the
mhm.
Lego video games, so you can see a Stranger Things, a Demogorgon as a Lego, and you know the
Mhm.
Lego video games are secretly hot because you
Wait,
can
DC
take.
I got
was
all of them.
DC did DC have exclusive rights to the Lego movies?
WB.
I
Yeah,
mean WB?
Yeah,
yes.
and
I
the
didn't
WB's
know.
a Lego. It's a Lego.
I know they made, but I didn't know that there
Mhm.
was like exclusive rights.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
cool. That's
yeah.
actually
I mean,
kind of
they got
cool.
they
I
got the
can't wait
video
to
game.
see.
They got
I,
Arkham Asylum. They got Stranger Things. Wait for it, people. Wait for it. They now got it. So I could see Erica and Derry, and Erica could destroy it. Special edition, Royal Rumble edition. Erica from Stranger Things versus
who's
it.
it?
It just comes out
Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Oh, yeah, him.
Jay, you mentioned your theory about
You should
Erica and Dokes.
hold on. Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on. Before you mention that theory,
Mhm.
Lego Pennywise.
There is a Lego Pennywise. You can
There's a
Oh,
get
Lego.
all the there's
no, no,
all
no.
the
A
Lego
Lego
characters.
Pennywise movie, not just a Lego
Oh,
Pennywise.
oh, because you can get all of
No,
the slashers and stuff like that Lego. It might
the,
not be official Lego merchandise, but you could buy them online,
No,
like
but
all of
now there
them.
will be a Lego Pennywise movie. That'll be hilarious.
Um, uh, Jay, the Erica thing. But before you continue with that, I just wanted to point out why I have the Endgame poster up. Endgame is re-releasing in theaters in September of 2026 because Endgame leads right into Doomsday, which comes out in December of 2026. So that it's coming back to movie theaters. That's why I have the
Mm.
no.
Endgame poster up.
And since I have this hoodie on and I look like Doomsday, I should be interested. But you know, I'll be
Wait,
interested
I
when it's
can't
done.
see what's on the hoodie.
No, because I look like Doomsday. You don't think I look like Doomsday?
You don't look doomy
I
enough.
even have the D. I even have the D on this thing.
No, no, I got it.
Okay.
You just look really cuddly, dude. I don't think you passed
Yeah,
the
I know that.
doomsday.
I always. So anyway, I'm happy for the potential of Netflix,
Mm.
but we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens exactly.
Just like when Xbox took over Activision. All I know is the bills is about to go up. But before I go into the bills,
I don't have
let me
enough
go back to
fingers to
my girl.
cross. Hold
You
on, let me
can't
cross
spell
these.
America without Erica. Let
Erica.
me go back to this girl. Now, there's a segment I should have. I should have had these pictures up, but I don't. But the
Is
only
it
reason I don't.
who are the peoples in your neighborhood
So this
segment?
is Dokes. So Dokes, and the other picture is Erica. Can you imagine if Dokes' daughter is Erica and they bring him back in the Dexter Resurrection season? I know they're shooting season 2 already, so season 3, Dokes' daughter. Because when Erica hits Tina with the needle, her best friend with the needle, I told you to eat the pie. Bam! I was like, yo, she could be Dokes.
It's
And
possible.
by the way, people, I heard another conspiracy theory. People are
Uh-oh.
asking, where's Locust and Erica's parents? You don't
Lucas.
need
So,
Lucas's. You
so
don't
because
need.
we said this, because I jokingly said that, where's their parents? I've never seen the parents, but I've literally seen clips with the parents and the
With the
parents
parents.
talking and stuff like that. I've
But
literally
the
seen
reason
that.
the reason you never see the parents, first of all, is the 1980s. So you're not going to see the parents like you think so. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
mean, the 80s children invented a slogan. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Children
Nobody
are,
knew where
yeah.
their children are.
This is
Well,
Erica.
to be clear, yeah. To
And
be
that's
clear,
Erica from Stranger Things. And this is the Dokes.
the Dokester.
I think they should team up Dokes and Erica in some
Yeah,
type of
so Erica
fashion.
should be Dokes' daughter. Yeah,
Yeah, but
and be hunting Dexter.
to
That'll be official.
Jay's point, even back on the island we grew up on, like We used to be out all the time without our parents, like all over the island, just
Mhm,
on bikes, just going
mhm.
doing all kinds of stuff.
Island behavior was a little different too. Cause you could be out and nobody even cared. Cause they're like, yo, everybody on here is family. They know
There's
there ain't
there's
nobody.
That's
nowhere
true.
there's nowhere you can get lost, right?
Yeah.
There's
It's a
no way
little
you can
six
get
by
lost.
six square mile island, like you can't get
Mhm.
lost.
So and there are only
Like
certain
all you have to
places you
do is
can
take
go.
everyone on the island, have them hold hands, and walk along, and boop, oh, there he is. Okay, we're done.
Like this is a weird off topic, but about going missing. Did you hear 2 weeks ago? Because this was when I said this was international news. It was on CNN everywhere. Did you hear about the lady that went missing from the cruise ship on St. Martin 2 weeks ago?
Did she accidentally get on a boat off the coast of South America and got blown up?
Nope.
Okay.
She she got off the cruise ship and checked into a hotel on the front side. She didn't want to leave the island,
Well,
and they found her like 48 hours later, and she was just like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just chilling." She didn't even know
that's
she was
about
missing.
that's about how long people miss for on the island before they
Mhm.
find them. They're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
someone's missing." I give it two
I
days.
saw someone say
But
that we could
wait a
use
minute,
this as a
wait a minute.
commercial. Yeah.
But she went with family on this
I'm not
cruise?
sure who she was with on
Or
the cruise, but when you disembark on a cruise ship, your name is checked off, and they check everyone to come make sure that everyone's back on the cruise ship. And they couldn't find her. It's not an Amber Alert, but I'm going to use the term Amber Alert was sent out to try to find this lady and stuff like that. And 2 days later, someone responded to the police like, "I think I just saw that lady at the grocery store or something like that." And like she was just walking around on the front side, and like she's right there. And then the
was
lady was
this
like,
one of the Gen Z people?
no,
That
it's
sounds like a very
this lady had to be like in her mid to late 40s or even 50s. She was just chilling on her friend's side. They were like, yeah. So like I said, I
I
saw
see,
someone
Wait,
write on
wait,
Facebook,
hold
we should use
on.
this as an ad. This is how good the island is. So yeah.
that's hilarious.
Hmm.
That's
Only reason I asked if it was the Gen Z person is because that sounded like, oh, I really wanted
No.
to get here. The ticket was cheaper to go on the cruise to get to St. Martin than to go on.
Skip lagging.
Yeah,
She skip
like
lagging on a
like
cruise ship.
that sound like something the Gen Zers would do, like with
Mhm.
oh, we love the duplication culture. That was something I wanted to talk about. I was gonna talk. Oh, we into the dupes.
What's
So
the
they do
duplication culture?
they call it dupes or something. So they have like the expensive version, like let's say a furniture.
Hmm.
You look at the expensive version. The Gen Zers
Hmm.
just found out that people make copies or lower
Hmm.
level copies of this, and they're like, "Oh, the dupe culture is the greatest," and I'm like, "Dude, I've been in the dupe culture my whole damn life."
So the country that culture is also known as the rep culture, which has been in the sneaker industry for decades. When people found out, so only like during COVID, well, not even COVID, during this tariff war that just went on, is when China's like, "Oh, really? You guys want to put tariffs on us? Let me show you guys where your sneakers are made." And that's when they made it public that every sneaker for every brand, and I'm not only talking about sneakers, this is everything. I'm a DJ, so even EV speakers, Bose speakers, whatever speakers, like it doesn't tell you, sneakers, speakers, they're all made in similar or the same factories in China. The only thing that shoots up that price tag is that label that they put on it. So, an example I can give you, I'm going to give you two. With reps, you can go online and buy reps of any shoe that you want, no matter
So
how
reps
expensive
is
the
short
shoe is.
for replica, a 10 out of 10.
Replicas.
Okay.
Correct. You can buy any shoe that you want online. And then with speakers, you could buy the most expensive $6,000 bottom is a base box of like for EV, for example. As long as you get it without that EV label on it, you can get that same speaker for $1,000. You can put whatever logo you want on it. You can have that shit like that. But dupes, reps, it's been around for a long time. It's only now becoming
so.
public.
And the reason
So
is becoming yeah.
I'll
Go
tell
ahead.
you a little something. Wait, sorry. Actually, finish your thought, Jay.
Oh no, I was just saying that, like, a lot of things get let's see, amplified because of social media. Like sometimes I look around, I'm like, wait, this is how we were surviving. Smart couponing, you know,
Yeah.
getting coupons for the groceries, discounts, things
Hmm.
like that. So when I hear about it, I'm like, this is not new.
Yeah.
This has been
The
around forever. Go ahead.
that yeah, like. to be clear, like that's something that like we kind of been doing. Like where we come from. Like you'd go and you'd be like by one of the shopping centers on the island and you'd see like, oh, look at these sneakers. Wait, what? They're $80 as opposed to 300? What? It's been going on pretty much all my life. But something related to that I noticed is, did you guys know that Xiaomi came out with a car?
Yes. There's
So so Jay, I see the look of, wait, what is Xiaomi?
Okay.
You know Xiaomi makes phones.
Yes.
Good. Xiaomi is releasing a car, and they're averaging the price of this car to be between 30 and $40,000 for the car. But the car has a better entertainment system than any car released in America, has better comfort features than any car released in America, and has tons of the typical like high-end vehicle features that you
hmm
pay like 80, 90, sometimes five figures, six figures for,
hmm
like high five figures and six figures for, to get like these luxury features. And they're releasing it in their just
Is it coming to?
$30,000.
Is it coming to? Is it
No,
coming?
it's Chinese.
You really
It's
think
Chinese. But
America is going to let that
so
car come to here?
so so here's an update to that story that I bet you did not know. So the things that he's talking about, Jay, there's more than one brand like that. They're all Chinese EVs. They're super cheap.
BYD,
But I'm gonna show you
Xiaomi.
guys a picture of something right now. Watch this. Oh,
Oh
bam.
no. Oh no. I
Do you
can't
see
see
this?
anything.
Do you see where my mouse
Oh,
is? You see this truck?
dude,
Yeah.
that's an ongoing trend with like five or six companies too. Yeah.
Wait.
The
This
customizable trucks.
this is not a customizable truck. This is not what I'm talking about. This is something that's brand new. This is a Toyota pickup truck. Do you see this price tag?
Hmm.
This is a full Toyota pickup truck. It does not have any features besides heat, cooling, and drive.
Yeah.
It's from Toyota. Donald Trump just signed a bill this week allowing this to come to the United States. That is
But
all.
Okay.
there's
Okay.
already
Okay.
another pickup truck company that's
Yes, but that's the
actually
bill thing.
based here in
Yes, but
America.
that's not the same. This is a Toyota pickup truck for
Mm.
$10,000. With
So
the
so
shipping,
so.
it might go up to 14. Once that gets here, that's end game for bigger companies. They got to try to compete against that.
Well,
This is
well,
not
well.
Chinese,
Okay.
but I didn't
Okay.
want to talk about that because this is still
Well,
like
it's still a Japanese company, but Toyota has enough factories
it's
here.
Toyota.
Uh,
It's not a
no,
Japanese
no, I'm
company.
just
It's
saying.
Toyota.
That's
Wait, let me
Japanese.
clarify what I just said. Toyota, I know
Okay.
Toyota is a
Okay.
Japanese, but I'm not
Okay.
saying that it's something competing against China or something.
No,
That's
no,
a
no.
Toyota that's coming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I got
all
you.
truck
Yeah,
brands and stuff like
what
that, they got to
I
look out
think
for
what
that.
Jay is trying to point out is
Mhm.
that Toyota actually has a presence in the United States, which is why uh, what's his face Trump is going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be
Mhm.
okay because it's going to be manufactured
Exactly.
here.
That's
So,
the point
so,
that I was bringing up.
so,
Mhm.
so, I'm gonna say something now.
Mhm.
Shout out to a guest that was on here, Steven. My favorite car, my
It's a
favorite
Toyota.
Toyota. I wish I had that on
Yo,
film. This
so Jay,
10-year-old.
break it down a little bit better.
All
Start,
right.
start to the whole story
So
Jay,
we
show
on the boat
you also have to show a picture. Go ahead.
of Steven. Do
of
we have
Steven.
pictures of Steven?
I do
I,
have, but
I,
I mean,
yeah, but to find one right
so,
now would be
so, so, yeah, he was one of the first guests
yes.
out of the five guests that we had. He came on. He talked about on the episode the Saturday morning cartoons and how he grew
Hmm.
up.
Yep.
hmm
Now, Steven, otherwise known as Steven, he I asked the question. I wish I was into the phone and videotaping at the time. I wish I knew this question. This was totally organic.
Yeah, this is back in the day when you used to ask, "Yo, what's your favorite car?" Like everyone, like, "Oh, this
Yes,
is my favorite
yes,
car.
yes.
This is my dream car,"
So
stuff like that. Yeah.
no, we gotta get to the nitty. If I had that on tape right now, me and Toyota, we would have a commercial. We would be
Commercial. Yeah.
flying. We would be flying. We go, what's your favorite car? He comes out of his house, glides down the stairs. Glide. My favorite Toyota. We didn't say your favorite brand of car. We said your favorite. My favorite Toyota. My God.
Yeah.
And some of the Toyotas they got is still running. So, Toyota got the 20, 30-year plan. They ain't worried about selling the car. They worried about comfort. And they worried
Hmm.
about lasting things. Love Toyota, by the way.
Hmm.
Anyway, I just want to point out to you guys. I just
Mhm.
want to point out to you guys that $10,000 car
Hmm.
that's supposedly coming over here or will be coming over here. That's a 1950s car. It has cooling. It has heat. That's it. No lap
That's
of
it.
luxury.
Nothing else. Yeah.
Why are we starting back from one? When Netflix gets the
Oh,
WB, they're gonna come out with channels and they're gonna put the Netflix shows on the channel
uh,
and they're gonna say, "Yo, show up at time." Why are we starting back from one? They starting back from the
so,
basics.
so Jay, the reason why it only has just those basics is because they let you pick what things you want and adjust the price based on it. So the base price of $10,000 is for the base model, which is just a platform with the heating and cooling. You can add on, for example, different types of backs. You can add on so that you can
Oh
actually
no,
turn it
I
into
think
a.
I think I got the basic
Mm.
concept, but it's
Hmm.
just so funny that they're like, "Yo, we're going back to when cars first started. Yo, you want some heat? You want some air conditioning? And it's a pickup. You're not gonna get no leather seat. No, you're gonna get a seat, maybe a bucket, and we're gonna
But
put it
but
inside the seat.
think about that. At $10,000 for a base vehicle,
Hmm.
like I can you can go out there right now and just for the price of your average car, buy 10 of those things and start your own
Company, a
business,
fleet.
your own fleet. You buy things with like the like the back seat option, and then you can just start riding Ubers, or you can just buy it with like a covered option, and you can start doing food deliveries or all kinds of or package deliveries.
My key
And
concept.
like this will seriously undercut so many things that like I personally think that I am going to invest in one of them. I'm not sure if it's Toyota, but I
Mm.
think I will invest in one of them primarily because there are so many opportunities that it will cause a disruption, I believe.
Well. Think about the
I believe.
disruption, right?
By the way, before we continue, we are not professional financial advisors.
Exactly. Or economics majors.
So do not make decisions based on what we are saying. You will lose your money, and we are not responsible. Continue,
Correctamundo,
Jay.
as the Fonz used to say.
So what's that word for fiduciary?
Fiduciary. Yeah,
Fiduciary.
we don't have
Yeah.
any
Yeah. So
fiduciary
we don't have any
responsibilities.
fiduciary
Responsibilities, exactly.
responsibilities. But you know what? You know what? We have a hell of a good track record of predicting of shit of where it was going to go before it goes.
Mm.
Yo, people in our crew. There was one guy, Ray. My guy was talking about Netflix forever, ever, and he said where it was going to go. People in here when EA was actually good, he was over there. I think he's over there. SS
Mm.
was talking about where it was going to go. Take
I
two,
and
take two.
when EA, this is another random story like this. When EA was still in its fledgling state, this was in 2004. I recommended EA company to a brokerage. I worked for a big brokerage in Manhattan, and I recommended it to the owner of the brokerage. I just said it in passing. I said they were talking to me, and I said if I could purchase stocks, I'd buy this company called EA. The head of the brokerage told that to his head broker. About 3 months passed. This is before the internet, before all of this. Well, internet was around, but like it's not how it is today. About 3 months passed.
Think about it.
That
Google was
that
1 year old.
Yeah,
Just think
that
about it like that.
manager came to me and said, and the head broker of that brokerage firm. This is not a just a broker doing your work. This is a brokerage firm. The head of that brokerage firm went to that manager and said, "Whoever recommended you that this EA company, give them a bonus because they didn't back then. Hedge funds and stuff like that didn't talk about video games. That wasn't a thing. this is back when pork bellies and stuff like that were like this is what you got to focus into. And when that hedge fund manager invested in EA, they made so much money in 3 months they couldn't believe that. I was like, all the way back then, we're predicting stuff like this. Like right now, even before Take Two delayed GTA 6 again, I've been telling people since September, buy Take Two. The original plan for it to go on sale, it was supposed to go on sale for Christmas to come out in March, I think it was. I've been telling people buy Take Two stock. My Take Two stock jumped 10% before they delayed it for like another 8 months, and then the stock dropped. And I told people again, buy Take Two stock. So I bought more Take Two stock when it dropped again. So I have a lot. I have about 5 shares of Take Two stock right now. And every time I get paid, I'm going to try to buy more
Yo,
because when
see,
that
Also,
game goes on
also,
sale,
again, reminder,
mhm,
not fiduciaries.
yo, but
exactly.
you know what I love about it, and that's
Mhm,
what we try to tell you people. We just regular people. He said a
mhm.
lot, then he said five. I thought he was about to say 500,
No,
but that's a
dude,
good
how much is a take one share of Take Two stock? I'm not a rich dude.
probably like 128, one something now,
Oh,
right?
really?
What now? What number is it now? 128? Is it higher?
128. One share of Take Two is 247.
Oh, see, the last time I looked at Take Two was 128. I should have been looking at Take Two when it was San Andreas,
Mm.
but you know, hey, that's what it is. Oh, and for people who don't know, Take Two also makes 2K
Red
games,
Dead.
the NBA 2K. So NBA 2K and Grand Theft Auto
Mhm.
5 right now is like up there in the top 5 most played games. So you know what it is. Even though I will not buy NBA 2K because I'm not spending $5 for a bandana in a video game.
Mhm.
And the
So,
bandana is cheaper in real life.
so this is that thing I was. This is an example of the thing I was telling you about. It's
Mhm.
basically a base platform, and then you customize it to be what you want it to be.
I'm gonna go with the surfer one.
Yeah, the server one looks kind
No,
of tight,
put back
but
that
Mhm.
Australian looking one.
okay. I do not attribute like inanimate objects to groups of people, so you're gonna have to
I
be a
did
little
not
bit
Australia.
attribute
explicit.
it. I said it looked Australian. I mean the color of the flag.
The
Oh,
color of the flag. Oh, this one?
Yeah,
The
this
surfer
one
one.
right.
That's the surfer one that I said. It had a surfboard at the top.
Oh, I didn't see the see. He had a surfboard upside down. See, dude, it's not me. It's the color. I mean, it does look like an Oregon duck too.
That's
So
like the Baja edition because those are
yep,
Baja
yep.
colors.
yeah,
And
so put on the Baja edition.
this
Put
is
Ooh,
on the
this
this
is a surf
this
break one. Ooh, I like
again.
this one.
This is a California company. See the bear
Yeah,
logo?
that's why I said Baja. Yeah.
This is a company in California, and
Hmm.
they like dude, you can just customize the vehicle. And here's the part, here's the important part, right? You don't have to just be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna buy this version or that version. Every part of this can be removed
Like a Jeep.
and put somewhere else. And then you can just have different vehicles, obviously not different paint colors, but
Hmm.
you can have different vehicles based on what you need at that time.
Ooh, the skiing
okay.
version.
I mean, that's good. That's good. I
And
mean,
the starting price for this thing is under $20,000. And the
but you
thing
only got to
has
live in California, though, right? Because
no, come on.
once you hit to New York, they got a factory that's going to come and do all that
Hey,
stuff for
look,
you.
it's the DJ version.
They're gonna what? So if they already can like strip your car in less than an hour, imagine how these trucks are gonna go. They're gonna be stripping them like, oh, I need a door for mine that's digital. Let's
Yeah,
go and
people.
strip it
Yeah,
out.
but that's actually. But how it look
Listen.
here? You can see here. Look, even here, you can see the doors
The
like
door's
not on
already
this
missing. That's
vehicle.
why I was thinking.
Somebody, this one was clearly filmed in New York. But like, but okay, hold on. But
Oh god.
here's the best part, right? Imagine I get one for me, Jay gets one, and Cal gets one, and we decide, hey, you know what? I need mine to have like, I want to go to the beach, so I want mine to have like the beach buggy mode.
Hmm.
Look at it, even this for like work trucks and stuff. I want to have the beach buggy mode. Hey Jay, can I borrow the beach buggy mode? I can borrow Jay's beach buggy mode. I can go to the beach.
The only good thing.
Jay can borrow my camper mode, and he
What's the
can go
price on this?
camping
What's the estimated?
under
He
twenty
said under
thousand
20.
dollars.
Okay, so what I like about this, And what's secret about this? They making it cheaper because it's hard for people to find jobs out there anyway.
Exactly.
That mean insurance is gonna be nil to none. It's gonna be like $100 a month on that car. And anybody who knows me recently, I've been bitching about prices on cars and all that shit.
Prices on
Now,
everything, sir.
now let's
Everything.
transition to the medical field. Last week, and I'll bring it up. We're not endorsing what that jackass Luigi did, but and we're not talking about that at all. But we're going to talk about the medical field, for instance. Urgent care, for instance, is horrible because they're supposed to be helping you out. You go to urgent care, you say, "Oh, this is hurting." They
Mm-hmm.
tell you your insurance is covered. Depending on your insurance, this is the grown-up level of life. Depending on what you got, they say everything is good. You don't got to pay nothing. Here's the medicine you need. Here's this. Here's that. A month later, you wake up, you get an envelope.
Mm-hmm.
You open up the envelope because it got a mysterious name, and that the names is never matching to the urgent care that
The
you get.
urgent, exactly.
But then you go, oh, this is shit. But then you open it up because you go, especially if you're an 80s person, you go, let me check. You check it, you open it up, and then you see something saying, on this date, you have a bill for $300. I thought my insurance covered it. Then they'll tell you, no, you have a $3,000 deductible, so you got to pay the $300. Then we'll cover $45 of this bullshit. Now, the only reason we're rallying against this is because the actual urgent part was 10 minutes.
10 minutes. It
Now,
says it on the bill.
don't get me upset. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the doctors and the registered nurses. I love all of that. I think all of y'all are professionals. The registered nurses, I've been down with you for years. The country people are down with you. Because, we got a lot of Caribbean nurses out there. So,
Mm-hmm.
y'all
Somebody has
always
to
been
help us with our
professional.
diabetes.
Diabetes.
Diabetes, the sugar, my
The
sugar.
The
sugars.
sugar.
I got
The
the sugar.
sugars.
The
I got the
sugar.
sugar.
The sugars.
The sugars.
No, but
However,
Lavelle Crawford
Jay,
specifically.
you know,
however,
The sugars.
I don't know who's paying all of this stuff, but I spent 10 minutes. I know I spent 14. SS spent 10.
I spent 10 minutes. The bill says 10 minutes. They actually put that on the bill. I'm like, you're making me more upset. I was on there for 10 minutes and it's $300.
yeah, but
I'm in the wrong field.
dude, yeah, yeah, legitimately, because there's a reason why people get really pissed off with the medical industry and the insurance companies because they have the biggest racket you have
Hmm.
ever seen going on. And didn't we talk something about like how ridiculous this was? Like, I'll, there's a Medicaid the fact that like you can have a medication that has been used since ancient times,
Hmm.
and then someone can say, oh, that can be used for this over here. And then all of a sudden they'll be like, oh, I'll patent it. And then you get exclusive rights to it, even though it's already exist. Tell me anywhere else where you can say, hey, you know what? You know what? I'm going to patent pyramids because I think if you put them upside down, they make really great tops.
Exactly.
You think I can get away with that? It'll make a really good toy. You can spin it on its head, and I'm going to patent it for that use case. And then after that, you can't. No one in
I mean,
America
listen.
can use pyramids
I thought of a
anymore.
joke, but
No one in
continue,
America can
Jay.
use pyramids anymore
Mhm.
because I have exclusive rights to pyramids because they make good tops. That's
Yeah, I
how the
mean, listen.
medical industry works.
The medical part of the billing part is crazy. I'll be honest with you when it comes to the medical part. I'm gonna say something. I've been on the Medicaid, this whole thing.
Mm.
If you're an in-between worker, you're not making too high, and you get sick, then you'll find out you got no insurance. You be like, oh, you'll say the same things that people say on TV. Oh, look at those people over there. They over there getting Medicaid. No, Medicaid is guinea pig, retro medical program. The best thing about Medicaid is when you go to the doctor, you get the long line, you don't see the, because when you're working, and when I say working, I mean barely working, and you see a medical, $300. That could be a 30-year check. And you looking around talking about what did they do? So you went from not having a sinus infection to having some high blood pressure. This is the criminal part of medical stuff. Oh, that bill is crazy. When I used to watch House, which SS and I used to watch a lot, we used to watch that. They had an episode where the guy got his finger chopped off, and they put the finger back on, and he saw the bill. He said, "Take the finger off," because he can't pay the bill. He said, "Take the finger off." He was like, "Wait, we reattach." So I could be wrong, but look, anybody who ever watched House, I think House is on Netflix too, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
But but look it up.
I thought
It
House
is.
was
It
owned by
is.
someone. It is.
It
Yeah,
is. I think I did see it on it does pop up on
Is
Netflix, but
it
House
my
does
Netflix
pop
is
up.
on
wild
Netflix?
because my Netflix right now is everything about his name is Diddy. He runs this city. Send the cops to DA and the
No, it
feds to
says House
come
is
get
not
me.
currently on Netflix. It's currently still only available on Prime Video, Hulu, or
Prime.
Peacock.
Okay, I knew
Oh,
I've
so
been
it's
seeing
on
it on
Prime.
something
I
that says
knew it was
Prime.
somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you look it up, it's the episode where the construction worker had to sue the hospital
Yeah,
because they
you
didn't
can just
pay.
look for that clip, that part of the show on YouTube. You'll find it.
Yeah. So look for that clip. He like, yo, take it off. Take it off. Because he can't afford it. He would rather miss the finger, much less a hand. Take the whole thing because he can't afford that.
Hmm.
And
That's
that's and they've been saying that before all of this craziness. And again, not advocating for anybody to get hurt or anything like that. But like sometimes you look at these bills and you're like, man, this is sending me to give me high blood pressure.
Yep.
yeah, but like the truth of the matter is, um, the insurance industry can afford to pay to not to sponsor people who would make sure they would maintain that these powers because it is a huge multi-billion dollar
It's
industry.
that's just big insurance.
There's absolutely no reason for anybody in politics to do anything about it because they can just be
They're
like,
being
hey,
lobbied. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're
what
being
that's what I
lobbied.
said. That's why I said it's big insurance. It's like big oil, big pork bellies, big
That's
everything.
why the colleges didn't want to get their funding because most of the medicine stuff comes out of like these colleges. These medicine studies and researchers. Anyway, to me, bottom line, Caribbean speak here, people. When we used to drink our bush tea and then you find out what was in the bush tea is in the medicine.
Yep. Go get
They
bushes.
just they just put it down to a science to make it better. I'm not saying to go out there because again, we ain't lawyers, we ain't stockbrokers, we ain't doctors. But when your old people used to drink bush tea, they were better off. But you can't be compromising. They can't be like, oh, I take this, I take that.
you know,
I'm
funny you
just
should
saying.
say that. My next door neighbor growing up, wonderful person, and I remember anytime we were sick, she'd be like, "Hold on," and she'd go right in the yard next door and just be like, "Yeah, bring it back, make some tea, give it to you. Next day, you're feeling better." And
Hmm.
she just used to just go into the bush, pick out those things, make a tisane, and come back and be like, "Here you go."
Hmm. Yep.
and and like that woman lived all the way to I believe 100, and I think she made 104.
Hmm.
So she must have been doing something right
Bay
because
leaf.
I'm not even halfway there and
Hmm.
I feel like I'm about to die.
Yeah.
So
You need
like
some bay leaf bush tea.
Bailiff bush tea.
Bay leaf. Just go find a bay leaf bush, plant that, and
I,
drink that bush tea.
I going to start with rooibos and work my way up to bay
But the
leaf.
key to the bush tea is you got to do it when you got little symptoms.
Hmm.
Those things
Yeah,
will help you out a lot.
that'd be a lesson.
Peppermint,
Drink the
Guinean
bush.
weed. Yo, Guinean weed, yo, be lowering the blood pressure. But
Yeah,
again,
listen, send me some quick.
I don't have no Guinea. Oh, by the way, Guinean weed is not weed, people. So listen to the sentence of
Although that could lower your blood pressure.
it
Did
could
you
lower
hear
it.
that they're going to they're recalling like anything with THC over like 0.0006 or 0.008, something like that?
Wait, what?
No,
Ah, Yeah.
The
Take
only
note of
thing I
that.
heard they were
Because if
recalling
they do
was
that, they have to recall me.
That's why I said it. I was going to mention this like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I was like, I don't know the details on it because I'm literally avoiding it because like, if they're really doing this crap, this is just crap. But
They might as well just take me and put me back on the store. Just recall
mhm.
me because, like, I'm sure if you cut me, like, just pure THC will just stream out.
I
Jay's
don't know
like,
what they recall.
yeah, what? Why are they recalling it? Do you
they
know why?
they it's I don't know why. It's literally in the news from yesterday and stuff like that. It's unclear how feds will enforce the hemp THC product ban that Congress signed. So that's coming up. I was going to say this to you like 2 weeks ago. I just forgot because there's
So
so
it's
much
like,
stuff going on.
Wait,
Like,
well,
Congress
that's
banned
that's the key. So many stuff
THC?
going on. Something
yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. Like, it can't be up. So one of the examples that I heard, this was 2 weeks ago, so I don't know the details. One of the examples I heard was you're going to only be allowed to have like 0.0008 grams or whatever it is. So with that, you cannot have like just edibles, for example, or just like the drink because one edible is more than that. So all that will be banned, for example. And I'm like, yo, what are these people? So yeah, it's a lot. I don't know the details, people, and I've deliberately been avoiding it because I don't want to just go like, oh my god,
Wait, hold on. I want to see if I'm reading this correctly.
you are,
Because no, I can't be reading this
you
correctly.
are
what are we looking
No.
for?
the
Congress
hemp
proposed a
THC ban.
ban on the sale of intoxicating hemp-derived THC products, which could
Hmm.
Oh,
significantly
THC.
impact the hemp industry and its growth.
Yep, yep, yep.
Next topic, please. I don't even want to read more.
All right. The next topic is going back to Netflix. We go with Diddy because he run the city. So just this is just gonna be in passing. 50 Cent released a documentary on Diddy. It's just 4 episodes. I've been watching just one
Wait, who
episode
released
every
it?
50 Cent. No, so
50
I'm
Cent's
gonna
company, production company.
so the whole thing is I'm gonna just play one clip, okay? Just as one clip. I haven't watched the whole documentary yet. Um, I've been watching it with a friend of mine, and like I watched the first episode. Today's Saturday. I watched the first episode the day it was released, and after the first episode, I was like, all of this stuff. I know some of it. Of course, it's a documentary. It's supposed to have extra things, so I know everything can't be 100. But after the first episode, I was like, yeah. I was talking to my friend, and they mentioned this guy is gonna fail. And after the first episode, I was like, it's Diddy. He's gonna make a comeback when he's out of jail. He's gonna do something to get up. After the second episode, I was like, nope, this is it. He's done. I haven't made it to the third episode because I'm like, yo, this is just too much. After the second episode, now I'm gonna play a clip. Just I'm gonna play a clip of something that was said on the Breakfast Club, and this episode aired a while ago. But listen, just listen to this. This is how hilarious and how methodical 50 Cent is. Okay, just watch this crap.
Two verses for Diddy. They said you wrote it and it's him confessing the crime. Did you see this? Was the Let's Get It.
I run this city, send the cops, DA, defense to come get me.
I ain't tell him to say that.
And the other one was on the I Get Money remix.
Yeah, Diddy did it. Shootouts, coastal beef. Yeah, Diddy did it. But my lawyer's so good that Diddy gotta quit.
Jay, help me with that. Jay, help me with that. Jay, help me with that. Jay did that part right.
50 Cent wrote 2 verses for Diddy. And one of them he said, send the cops and DA and the feds to come get me. And then the other one, shootouts, coastal beefs, Diddy did it. 50 Cent made Puffy say those things in songs years ago.
So
And
who
all this is
who wrote it? Because he thought it was cool. That is a concept not
50
reading.
wrote it. That's what I'm saying.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's Diddy's fault for concept of not writing it. But he did say this. Diddy don't write lyrics. He
Yeah,
write checks.
I don't. Yeah,
He's-
don't matter if I write rhymes. I write checks. Ha! Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
and he admitted it. So
Mm.
that doesn't mean what he said was it, but it looks funny.
Yo,
He said
hilarious.
He said coastal beefs.
Did he?
Nah, I really don't want him to get it. Yeah, he went through it. He went through it so bad he didn't want to sign 50. That's the other joke. Remember when he was like, "Yo, you could have me on your label." He's like, "Yeah, you too rough, man. It's party time. We into the bling bling time." Remember, Diddy was scared. He was so scared of the gangster stuff. He's like, "Yeah, that's not."
I don't know about that. Watch those documentaries. He has gangsters around him all
I
the
am
time.
not watching no documentary produced by 50 Cent. The best thing produced by 50 Cent is a show called Oath, where he had cops being gangsters. Like cops had their own little gang.
Mhm.
Oh, that show.
Isn't that Big Blue in New York?
Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that.
I have a question.
I have nothing against Big Blue. Big Blue, I love you.
Mhm.
But you are
I'm sorry.
50,000 plus strong.
I have to go back to the to the empathy.
And I like how he just
You ever
yelled out
notice
anything,
how 1 minute when like some industry does something, you hear Congress like, "Hey, let him cook. Why are you
Let them
intervening?
cook.
Why are you intervening? That's not American. That's
Mhm.
freedom and industry and money and blah blah blah." And then
Mhm.
all of a sudden, they see that the hemp industry now
Mhm.
found a way to make money on what they produce and
Mhm.
what was essentially before a waste product
Mhm.
because they had to just get rid of it. But now they found a use case for it and are making money off of it. Like, hey, we gotta do something about that.
Mhm.
All of a sudden,
The
there's no, oh, freedom of the industry.
Mhm.
No, hey, they got
because the hemp people gotta burn
the
half of their stuff.
lobbying is a real problem.
Mhm.
They need to just say, hey, you know what? If you come inside to offer some kind of lobbying thing, get the hell out of Congress. You don't belong in this building. Get out. Go do advertisements, do your stuff on YouTube and what's TikTok
But that's what they get paid
and
for, man.
and
That's how they
keep.
get paid.
Yeah, I
Look,
know
look, look,
that.
look,
I
look,
know
look.
that.
You know
The
when
problem is they don't take the time out to say instead of banning the nonsense like the nonsense they do ban, what they need to do is ban lobbying in Congress.
Mhm.
That's the first thing they need to ban. Then start
Yeah,
thinking
but if
about
they
what
do
other
that,
things needs to ban.
the business can't progress. And now you're talking about something you try to mess with my industry. I mean, think about it.
Yeah,
Think
that's what
about
I was
You
saying earlier
are
with the big
messing with
oil.
the industry,
think,
dude.
Yeah.
no. Think about it, Oracle. Right? You got Corona that came out. They had this big bill to talk about stimulus package and everything. Inside that bill, they put a little extra $500 million, or there's about
Mm-hmm.
to fight piracy.
Mhm.
Right? It
With the
wasn't about no
coronavirus.
disease. It
Yeah,
was to
exactly.
fight piracy because guess what? We gonna release our movies out 30 to 45 days later
Mhm.
out of theaters, and we need to fight piracy so we could make money. So
Mhm.
so guess what? A person that don't well, they probably do experience piracy. See Netflix right here? Perfect
Mhm.
example. This is a 28-year-old company. They just bought a company that was around for 100 years.
Mhm.
How did they outsmart them? Because everybody wanted Netflix and chill.
Mhm.
And on top of that, Netflix did their little lobby. You know how Netflix, you want to know one of the key things with Netflix? Before they go into a market, you know what they do? They hit up the piracy market and
To
go,
see what's
what
the
is the most watched thing? Then they grab that shit, put
and
it
put it
on
on
Netflix,
Netflix in that
and,
country.
and, and the first thing they'll tell you, oh, you don't got to worry about no loading issues. You don't got
Mhm.
to worry about no cam version. We got it right
Mhm.
here for you.
Mhm.
See, that's when they thinking with this. And that's what they be thinking about. See, when we start thinking, not we in here, because I am weed free. I am weed free, people. I don't have no gummies. The only thing I
He
got is a little
to every
Zycam
for
right
the
here.
people, if you guys don't know, Jay's body naturally produces THC because he's always high.
He's hot. It's too hot. Jay had to take off the heat. He's overheating.
Too hot. Because you know who made a comeback? This shirt traveled back from Jamaica. And here goes my glasses off segment.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know what the hell we were talking about today. I honestly don't. We started off talking about trailers.
And mind you, this is him without THC.
I don't have no THC. Unless they put something in the
That's
chicken.
just pure natural bad memory.
They put it in the chicken.
The pure natural. That's unk memory. You know what I'm saying? Unless they put something in the chicken, I don't know what we were talking about today. Anyway, today, what were we talking about? We had 5-6 movie trailers.
We were talking about saving the
boys.
birds.
I like Eagle Eye. Me and Eagle Eye. Maybe I should make an Eagle Eye shirt. Actually, I do have an eagle flying over me for some reason.
Yeah, on his Steve picture, there's an eagle.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a hawk flying over. Yeah,
I think it's a hawk. It looked like a duck. Oh, you saw that pacemaker reference? You saw that? That's for you, Oracle. That's for you. Because I got bird blindness.
You got bird blindness.
A matter of fact, I can't even see once I take off my glasses. All I see the red. I see some people behind us, but I definitely see you, Eagle Eye. Third.
You better leave my duck alone.
Third, we were talking about some cars. You know why we were talking about the $10,000 car? Because the way the country's going, that's what we're gonna be able to afford.
Exactly.
We're gonna go back to the what they call it, the Model T. That's what we're gonna go. Yep, I wonder how much that car would be. Yo, sell me that car for $100. By the way, another thing.
To be clear, you will not get that car for $100.
A Model T is super expensive.
Well, you can't. No, I'm saying I would go and wind up my engine. But Oracle, I meant to stop you because you forgetting about the car that I was going to get. Would have been my second car. Was the Yaris. Anybody remember the Yaris?
That was my plan
car.
to get a Toyota Yaris.
$8,000 car.
Or a Prius.
Mm-hmm. Well, for $10,000, for $2,000 more, you can get a truck.
Mm-hmm.
And when you drive that shit to New York, somebody gonna be laughing.
There's nothing more American. No, the $10,000 truck is from Toyota. There's nothing more American.
I'm gonna add in some. Yeah, they're all the Toyotas we're talking about. But I'm gonna say something else that a lot of people don't know about modern Toyotas. It's a lot of companies are doing it, but you can look it up. When you buy a Toyota, do you know that you have to get subscriptions with different things?
What are you talking about?
For example, you get a subscription for your heated seats. For example, you get a subscription for connecting your phone to the system in the car.
I know.
I've never had that with my Toyota.
Listen to what I'm saying. Look it up. You will see. I didn't want to bring it up
because I know that Mercedes does that.
Toyota has it. Toyota has it as well.
All right, I could vouch for the Toyota thing because the communication for the phone is like $15
a month
or $25 a month if you want to do streaming music
to connect your phone to your deck. Where's Alpine? Where's Pioneer?
Wait,
Let's go, Alpine Pioneer.
Hold on. Not just to connect it to the deck. See, they like to tell you just connect. It's to start the car.
To start that, I didn't want to go that far. That's why I said the heated seats. I didn't want to go to the start.
But they told you if you don't want it after a while, boom. You know what it's going to be like?
After a while.
You know what it's going to be like? Because I know the Christmas season, Thanksgiving just passed America. I know Christmas season's coming up. You know what that shit is like? Yo, I got family in town. The car's we're going to pay for the heated subscription. Family out of town?
Don't need no heated seats.
All premium cable. People remember this? Guest in town, all premium cable. Guest out of town, back to basics.
Yeah, I would not. Listen, the primary reason why I don't buy Mercedes is because I refuse to buy a car where I pay for all the hardware and then after that have to pay them to use the hardware I just bought.
By the way, people, Oracle just disclosed that he's very rich. You see, by the way, I don't take XL Ubers because the small economy version is right up my budget. You heard? You see it? And he said it.
What I meant to say is I don't have a Toyota anymore because no.
Listen. I appreciate the capitalistic gangster. Yeah, I refuse to buy him. I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
See
I
that?
think I
That's
think
why
I
he the
think
Oracle, man.
no, nope,
Like
nope, 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 not true. I'm poor. I'm
a
poor.
Paul, a Paul.
The reason why it looks like I got money is because
You
actually
got eagerly
I
behind you.
have, well, not just because of Eagly behind you. I have that room where I open it and like I go out into another universe and then like I steal money from there and then I come back and then they can't
Ah!
find me.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, IRS, he doesn't steal money. He's very upset. Because yo, some people,
He was
yo,
referencing
we
Peacemaker.
were referencing Peacemaker, man. There ain't no money. I wish there was some money in my basement like Vigilante had. Because guess
Mhm.
where I wouldn't have been? I would have been on this podcast smiling. It would have been a duplicate. I would
Yeah,
have paid
yeah, for
a backup Jay Morte.
Like what like what Hannibal Buress did for the world premiere of the Spider-Man movie. Hannibal Buress went online on Facebook and said, I need a lookalike to go to a premiere for me. And he paid a dude $500 to go to the world premiere that looks nothing like Hannibal Buress. He was like, "Yeah, I'm Hannibal Buress" for the whole day, and none of the media recognized that it was not Hannibal Buress. Yo, hilarious! But yeah, so are we signing off for today, gentlemen?
I don't know. I feel like we can get like another 3 to 4 hours out.
Oh, we can always have 3 to 4 hours. I got to prep for to go watch Zootopia today.
Hey, by the way,
Mhm.
does Hannibal actually still do like stand up?
I don't think so. I know he's a writer. I know he makes cameos in movies and stuff, but I'm not
Mm,
100% sure. I haven't been following Hannibal that close.
mm.
He got rid of since he got his LASIK and didn't need glasses anymore. I think he did like
He
a
doesn't
couple
even
specials.
look like
He did,
himself.
yeah,
That's
he
why
doesn't
no
look
one
like
can
himself, and
recognize
that's
him.
why I'm like,
Everyone's like,
he
wait, that person doesn't have glasses. It could
he
be
did.
Hannibal.
I remember the stand-up special he did in Miami.
Mm,
He did a stand-up special with music and stuff like that. I'm
mhm.
not sure if it's the same one, but I haven't seen anything since then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in the meantime, you should let the people know that they should like, comment, and subscribe
And
because
follow. And
we are
we're
awesome.
working on being on Spotify. So soon we will have our podcast up on Spotify as well. So
And
you
we
can
may
just
have
listen to
two
the
more
audio
organized
versions.
people. So we didn't get rich and switch. We just had to get more organized. So
Yeah.
just in
Yeah,
case.
Because it's literally
we
just us working
obviously,
on this by ourselves.
we're
And we're just
obviously
doing
not
everything from
rich
scratch.
because, as you can see from my name, that's what we're in.
Yes, bills,
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 Just
bills.
bills.
bills, bills, bills. We need someone
Urgent
to
care,
pay your
please treat us
telephone
better.
bills, pay
We
your
can go 10 minutes,
automobiles.
$200. Urgent care.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Insurance, hook up my
Dude,
deductible and we'll get better.
Be careful with that urgent care thing because they might start a GoFundMe to get
They
three
need a
hundred dollars.
GoFundMe. They should have told me that before. I would have
Mhm.
donated to the GoFundMe. That's actually the best way. They we need a
Okay,
GoFundMe when they hit us with the surprise.
all right. Leave in the comments below whether or not Jay deserves a GoFundMe.
Mhm.
Oh, it's not Jay. I was giving a GoFundMe to the urgent care,
Mhm.
so they don't have to collect money from me.
Mhm.
Because isn't that why I pay insurance monthly every month, so I wouldn't have to pay a bill?
Yes, yes. Where insurance are concerned, you are the GoFundMe.
Just for that, I'm signing off. Goodbye, people.
Goodbye.